Since I have returned to this seat and this genre, I have noticed that things have changed, and not for the better. I was talking to Peter a few minutes before the show, and he said, you coined or at least the modern version of the term quickening, and it's going on. There is so much infighting going on in ufology right now that it's sickening. I had Peter Robbins on, a week ago, whatever. And he kind of went after Colonel Halt, right? Well, I guess Colonel Halt has gone after Peter Robbins. And so they have a battle going on. And much as I know that debates are not a good idea, I want to say here and now the truth. I did invite Colonel Halt on to have a debate with Peter Robbins, but he declined. And had that occurred, I would have moderated that debate so that it came out right. But Colonel Halt doesn't want to do it. You may recall I shut down Peter Robbins pretty hard with the wormhole, death by wormhole, right? And I would have done the same with Colonel Halt. So here's what I think. Number one, having these gentlemen on, when they have such a disagreement, and God knows ufology is full of disagreements right now. And I think I know why. We'll get to that. But having these guys on individually to go after each other is a really bad idea. And if I am the modern godfather of this, then I want to urge all my fellow, and there are many fellow talk show hosts out there now, don't have these guys on to tear into each other. Don't do it. It's bad for ufology. Ultimately, it's bad for you. So Rendlesham is an incredible affair to talk about, but it's not an incredible affair to have an argument about. God knows we have few enough of them. We'll be talking about that. So ufology has got to close ranks a little bit, in my opinion. Stop all the fighting. It's even going on between the hosts. I've had my share of it. It's got to stop. So let it stop. And if, as a listener, you hear this crap going on, call them out on it and get it stopped. It's not going to serve anything. I suppose somebody might have fun listening to somebody tearing into somebody else. You know, if you're going to do it, have both on, at least, right? And moderate it, have it fair, and let them go at each other, and you might learn something. But having them on individually to tear into each other is simply an idea that is so full of you-know-what that it doesn't deserve addressing. So if everybody would please... Well, if I do that, I'll sound like Rodney, and I don't want to sound like Rodney King. But for God's sakes, get along.